Welcome to the Mind of Basketball podcast, also known as the M.O.B podcast. I am Evan.
And I'm Ja.
And this is our basketball podcast where we recap, break down, and analyze players and teams from the previous games from the previous day. How are you this Tuesday afternoon, Ja?
I'm cold.
Cold?
Yeah, just cold. It's been really
cold. Why are you cold?
Because it's cold in New York. It's just cold.
It's about that season. I thought you loved the cold. I mean, that's where you
Cause I get to finally hide myself, cover up by wearing a bunch of sweaters and jackets and stuff and everything. And
wear the Timbs that you wear every 4 seasons.
Yeah,
My fault. Keep going.
Yeah. Yeah, keep talking. While also being able to cover my face because we have to wear a mask and I don't have to show my face to the world. And
you bring more attention to yourself when you say that.
I guess I do, but hey, I'm But
it's okay because you love the attention, right?
Yeah, but my feet, no, I do not.
Yeah, you love the attention.
No, I do not.
He's like a child.
No, I do not. I do not love the attention.
You love the attention.
No, I do not.
It's okay, bro. We all love attention at some time. You just love it 24/7.
Don't do that. Don't do.
As for everyone else, hopefully you're having a good day. I hope you will have a good day. In terms of basketball, the games that we were supposed to go over, or the game that we were supposed to go over, got postponed due to health protocols. I guess there's
protocols.
Yeah, they're trying to be safe with COVID outbreak and all that. Hopefully, things don't take a turn for the worse in terms of the league and the season.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna get that crazy. I think it's just a minor setback. It's just a minor setback. We all know that things like this was going to happen. This was even though not said, but it was a mindful precaution that everybody had to take. I don't think it's gonna be that serious. I think it's gonna be fine.
Well, I hope you are right. Well, as for today, we are just going to, I guess, jump right into what we noticed around the league. A lot of games happened, some interesting games, surprising outcomes.
So have to be made.
I'll let you talk. I'll let you go over what you want to go over first. So, floor is yours.
Yeah, I just want you to start off by apologizing.
I'm not apologizing.
Yeah, bro, you gotta apologize, bro.
Why should I apologize?
Well, when we did the predictions last time, I remember, and you brought up that game, you kind of were
what game?
The Suns versus Wizards. The Suns versus the game, and I chose the Wizards. You kind of got shocked in a way. You was like, the Wizards. Oh. And then you said, and then when I said, yeah, I'm gonna give them faith, and you said, yeah, when Devin Booker drops 80, then yeah, you gotta apologize. You gotta apologize.
You don't even get a real clap. They get a little golf clap.
No. They smoked them.
Yes. Anybody that did not catch the game, the Wizards and the Suns faced off, and the Wizards absolutely just blitzed them. Blew them out the water. Surprisingly, Suns have been playing really good basketball. Suns with Chris Paul and Devin Booker and that team around them, Andre Egan, and Russell Westbrook wasn't playing for the Wizards. Some might say that's why they won. And they held them to 107 points. Finally, under 110. It's only 3 points under 110, but.
And mind you, they weren't even playing great defense, but they played really good defense. Let's say that they played good enough defense, but their offense was great. Remember how I'll give you an example. Remember how in that Spurs versus Timberwolves game, how the Timberwolves came out firing that first 7 matchup that they had. That was basically the Wizards the whole game. Just firing, and Bradley Beal was doing Bradley Beal things. He was just straight up.
And he had 34 3/4. But Bradley Beal, my player to look out for, by the way. He's been balling out the entire season.
Nah,
I
yeah.
gotta put that out there. But like, I just don't have faith. Yes, the Wizards won, shockingly, an anomaly for both teams. Okay, I mean, not so the Wizards won, but the Wizards defensively, how they played really well. But the Suns, they looked out of sorts.
Yeah, and it was just Devin Booker who did most of the work, to be
Yeah,
honest.
but it's these games, stuff like this happens. So I'm not apologizing. Can y'all give me these Wizards for 3 games straight?
No, I'm sorry. The way your demeanor changed when you said it, it was just so hilarious. He's like, I'm not apologizing. Like, can you give me these Wizards for 3 games straight?
It's true. Watch they go on a 3 game losing streak after this,
Yeah.
and then win another game, and then another 3 game losing streak.
Well, yeah, and that's the reason why I'm saying, because like there's so many teams that when it before the season started, you say that they're supposed to be better than like you got the Hornets playing better than them, you got Cleveland playing, and don't get me wrong, some of I cannot lie, the guys on those teams been together for longer. So that's probably a reason why, and they just add new pieces right now. But I was like, you got Russell Westbrook, you got Bradley Beal, 2 of the top 25 players in the league right now.
So if they should be better, they should be maybe 4 and 6. If that's the case, in terms of getting the team right and the chemistry and all that, they are 3 and 8.
Yeah.
3 and 8. There's no excuse for that. I'm not apologizing until I see them for 3 games straight prove to me that they can actually do this consistently.
Mm-hmm.
Until then, no.
Let's see. Let's just
apology. Well, apology.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what happened with the Wizards Suns game. As I said, I'm still not back on the Wizards. I have hope that they can get it together, but I will have to wait and see.
Yeah.
Anything else that you wanted to go over and talk about?
I saw the ending of the Cavs versus Grizzlies game. That was like, a grind out situation. All I know, I remember about just seeing Andre Drummond like bully right through Jonas Valanciunas for an one, and then they tried to challenge it, but challenge was unsuccessful, went Cavs way, and then same person, Andre Drummond, he kind of messed up. He had because the Cavs had an opportunity to tie up the game, I believe, and then Andre Drummond turned the ball over, and the Grizzlies started to milk the clock, and Dylan Brooks hit a big shot, a big three to like basically dagger the whole game, and they were able to win, I think, 1-1 to like 92,
91. Yep.
91.
That is why they are my surprise team. You see, they are hovering. They're trying to get back to that 500. They've been competing and working hard and staying in it. They haven't lost faith. They haven't stopped trying. They haven't lost their energy, their hustle, their intensity that they still had even when they had John Morant. So if they can just keep doing this, I believe it will be dangerous once they get back John Morant and Jaren Jackson later in the season.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I agree. I go with that. Well, they're doing better than the Wizards, so like that
how can a team like the Grizzlies like that, right?
Yeah.
They do have talent, don't get me wrong. But how can they don't have Ja. They don't have a number 1, they don't have a number 2.
Mm-hmm.
And yet the Wizards, the Grizzlies are playing better than the Wizards.
That's what happens when you use more team chemistry and basis and try to have a right fit.
I don't think the Wizards want it. That's what I think.
Only Bradley Beal and Westbrook won it.
Yeah. All right. Is there anything else that you wanted to speak about?
Oh, in the Cavs versus Sixers game, don't get me wrong.
The
Post game to the
Hawks versus Sixers game.
I mean Hawks versus Sixers. I said my bad. Hawks versus Sixers game. Don't get me wrong. It in the beginning it looked like a battle, and then the Hawks just went on a tear in that second half. It was just like I don't know what went wrong, but all I know I saw like a freaking 20-point lead, 20+ point lead by the Hawks. So like it was that close. Philadelphia was able to put some points up in the fourth quarter, but it just wasn't enough. And the Cavs keep saying Cavs. The Hawks ran away with it.
Yeah, the Hawks did run away with them. I mean, Ben Simmons wasn't playing.
Well, but yeah, That is true.
Embiid did come back, but Simmons wasn't playing.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. But like, look again. This is a number one team, and even though you don't have this your second option, you still got your first option, and you guys do play with like a lot of good intensity as a team. You gotten better this year. I expect you to play better against play at a good level against any team, especially a team that you're supposed to be better than in the Hawks. To be honest.
Yeah, yeah, I agree. I see your point 100%. All right, so I believe that's all that you want to
Yeah, yeah. That's all I want to say.
talk about. So I will go into first with the best game of the night, which featured the Raptors and the Trailblazers. This was a really tight fourth quarter game, but the Raptors looked like basically it was their game to win because they had basically control. They weren't blowing the Blazers out, but they had control for around the first three quarters, hovering around 10 points around that.
Yeah.
And the fourth quarter hit, led by CJ, Dame, and Melo. Defensively, led by Robert Covington, did excellent work on Mile P.
Yeah.
Uh, Dame hit some big shots. Melo came up big. And of course
The real
CJ.
mellow. The real mellow. The real mellow. That's all I gotta.
don't do that, man. LaMelo's playing good.
He's playing good, but he the real mellow?
No, he's not the real Melo.
Yeah, exactly.
But you need to say that.
Hey, as long as you agree with me, that's all that matters.
All right. But back to Melo. He has some big time shots, some post ups, corner threes, some good team play, screening for Lillard. I mean, he was really out there. He was out there trying to contribute and trying to help this team come from behind and win this game. You know, all the Melo haters, all the Melo haters, sit down, calm down. You know, I know y'all don't want him in the league, but he's here. I know it's upsetting, but hey.
Yeah.
Like I said, Dame obviously has some big time shots, but CJ was able to pretty much he was the leading scorer on both teams at 30, and he hit the game winner, his second game winner of this season. And Mile P missed his second straight game winner. And a good come from behind win from the Blazers and a disappointing loss from the Toronto Raptors.
Timeout. No, technical foul.
What was the point of that?
I don't know. I just wanted to say that.
Anyway, yeah, that's the first thing I wanted to go over because that was a really fun and exciting game, back and forth in that fourth quarter. It was great. It was really great and entertaining. And Boucher was really balling for the Raptors. He had 5 for 8 threes. They couldn't stop him, that man in the corner.
Yeah.
But yeah, it wasn't enough. It wasn't enough. Also watched the Hornets and the Knicks games, obviously, because those are my Knicks. And even though the Knicks lost, I'm not gonna really focus on that. What I am gonna focus on again is the the $70 million man, the $60 million man. I don't know his contract.
Hey, don't disrespect. Don't disrespect. Look at. Let me tell you something. They're in a good spot right now. And
I wasn't gonna disrespect. I wasn't gonna disrespect. I was gonna give him all his credit.
Yeah, Kama say he's making an all-star ready season right now himself, man.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Gordon Hayward has been playing out of his mind. He's playing up to every penny. He's living up to every penny. He's just out there hooping and he's balling and he's contributing best. And he is the main reason, media, why the Hornets are in this situation. He is their best player and he's been proving it every single night. He's coming back now to that Utah Jazz form and past that Utah Jazz form, that step that he was supposed to take in Boston.
Yeah.
And I do love to see it. I do love that he recovered and he's playing great, even though I criticized his contract. I do like Gordon Hayward. I always did.
Yeah, but I guess this is showing that Jordan makes right moves. Like, you know what I mean? My son.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves now. Let's not get ahead of ourselves now.
Yeah,
he took Cody Zeller, 4th pick.
Well, yeah, I'm happy to see Gordon Hayward at this level. It was like before his injuries, it was like always a fun thing to look at him do what he did on the court all the time, especially when he eliminated the Clippers way back. Like, you know, Like it was just great to see him balling. I always loved this game. I always loved this game, and to see him get back to where he was before, it's just a good feeling.
Yep. We're gonna shoot. And lastly, caught a peek of the Kings and the Pacers game, and that was really fun. I just wanted to go over quickly that the Kings, Rashawn Holmes, he's been playing really good. I think he's been a great pickup for them. Ever since he's got there. De'Aaron Fox is once again proving that he's an elite point guard. And Harrison Barnes had a good game as well. And this was a pretty good win from the Kings against a pretty good Pacers team.
Yeah.
But all right. I think now it's prediction time. Let's make sure that is the right day.
All right, let me help you out, brother.
Yep. Tuesday, January 12th. Tonight's set of games. So we just go over like, oh, by the way, one of the games, the Celtics and the Bulls game was also postponed. We found out last night due to same reasons why the Pelicans and Mavs games, health protocols, and all that. So we're going to start from the top, skip that game, and we're going to talk about all the primetime games that we're talking about.
Okay.
All right. First, the it's funny because this team, they're being postponed while the other one was forced to play. So Miami Heat, I'm looking at 76ers. Who you got?
I got the Heat.
You got the Heat. I think if Ben Simmons play, I would have the Sixers, but I don't think he's playing as of this recording. I don't know. So I got the Heat. Yeah. The Nuggets against the Nets. Kyrie is still out for personal reasons, I believe. And no one seems to know why.
Well, let me tell you, with Kyrie, no Kyrie, and I know you probably gonna want me to go on him, but I'm not. I'm going.
Probably... No, we don't know why he's out.
Oh yeah, that is true. We don't know why.
I'm waiting. I hope everything's okay.
Yeah, but outside of that, I will never go against KD ever. And Karis LeVert is a rising talent, and that Nets team is still powerful offensively. So I got the Nets.
Should have told that to SGA. I got the Nuggets.
Was there? Now I gotta ask you: was there any reason to say that?
What? They lost to the Thunder with KD.
Yeah, stop.
KD lost to the Thunder. Anyway, next, the Jazz or the Cavaliers? Jazz. The first primetime game that we'll be talking about features a rematch of the second round in the Western Conference, which is the Los Angeles Lakers defending champions up against the Houston Rockets. Who you got?
Rockets.
Also a rematch from 2 nights ago.
I got the Rockets. They need to bounce back.
You got the Rockets. Yeah, they do. They are under 500. They're 3-5. But I got the Lakers.
The Lakers.
Next, the Spurs and the Thunder. This is 2015. This would have been great. But it still could be good. Let me start. It still could be good.
If like DeMar comes back because he missed last game, I got the Spurs.
I got the Thunder.
I can't go.
He's been playing really good. I believe him. Yeah. And lastly, the last primetime game that we'll be talking about features the tough Indiana Pacers up against the hot Golden State Warriors. Who you got?
I don't think I ever chose Indiana so far in terms of matchups right now. So I'm going to go with the Pacers.
I think didn't you chose them last night for the Kings?
Oh, yes, I did. Yes, I did.
You still going to pick the Pacers?
Yeah, I'm still going to pick the Pacers. They're a good team, but I don't know. Even though they talked about, I haven't been really paying attention to them. And they've been playing really good.
Like, Pacers are always that team that kind of flies under the radar a little bit. Yeah, always that team. Like it always feels like that. At least for recent memory.
Yeah, it looked like they be playing great, and I do not be paying attention to them. Like the only time I pay attention to them is like whenever Victor Oladipo.
Reggie Miller. Oh, Victor Oladipo. Yeah.
Well, of course, if you want to talk about the history, then yeah, you could bring up Reggie Miller and before Paul George, went off the walls. Yeah, but outside of that, yeah. But the only time I'm tuning this to hear about Victor Oladipo. That's one of my favorite players also to watch.
You don't like Sabonis?
I like Sabonis. But
Brogdon?
I don't pay attention to him either, though.
Bubble
Even though
Warren. Oh wait, he's not. He's not. Well, he's actually he's hurt.
yeah,
Yeah.
and I know Brogdon dunked on Braun way back, but
Why did you mention that?
well, that
Yeah, you
was
just getting stop. You getting LeBron levels riled up. Okay, you got the Pacers. I got the Warriors. I feel like they get in their rhythm now. I think they got into their rhythm now. And it's fun to watch.
It's crazy. They bounced back so quick in the season. I was shocked as hell to see them in the playoff race.
I give credit to Draymond Green. He came back, and now I feel like the chemistry is there. He is their leader.
Yeah.
Like in terms of I know Steph is. They're both leaders, but in different ways.
Yeah.
Steph and Draymond.
I know what you mean. I know
Draymond's like more of like an emotional leader.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, and I feel like they're catching fire, and I think they have the momentum, and they could keep going with this and beat the Pacers.
Yeah.
That's all right. I think it's time to wrap things up now. Any final thoughts, y'all?
No, but somebody got dunked on. But
we got dunked on.
I don't know. I just did that. You should know.
For someone with your basketball knowledge, it is a shame that you have this much hate.
I don't have
Giannis.
to. I love Giannis.
Stop.
I love Giannis.
Gimmick infringement. Stop trying to copy other people's things.
I love Giannis.
It's embarrassing, man. Like he's living rent free in your head. You can't stop talking about him.
You just know Aaron Gordon shall won a dunk contest, and he probably won the championship off of doing that.
Who won?
Derrick Jones.
No, who won the game last night?
Oh, I don't know. What was it, Orlando?
A casual at his best. Just looks up the highlights, but doesn't know what happens in the game. This is a casual in full form.
Well, yeah, I don't have. Sometimes I don't have time to watch every game, so yeah, of course.
No, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. You just expose yourself to everyone.
All I gotta say is this: a king never crowns himself. That's all I gotta say.
All I gotta say is you now throwing in the loop with everybody else.
Okay, fine. I could take that.
Yeah, I saw one of your cousins saying that Siakam is never accepted in Toronto. That's casual talk.
Look, that comment has nothing to do with me, ladies.
No, yes, it does, because they're both. It's a similar thing. It's just nonsense and bullshit.
No.
That's what y'all spew. That's what y'all spew. That's what your people spew.
Wait. Coming from you talking about the Wizards won because they don't got Westbrook. Yeah.
That was a joke. I did that to get a reaction out of you. Don't do that. But you legitimately hate Giannis.
I do not hate Giannis. I love Giannis.
When Giannis rings a ring, yeah, king him. That's all I'm gonna say. This unrealistic hate needs to stop. He doesn't know you. He doesn't, and if he did know you, he wouldn't care about you. You have no effect on his life. He will still win or lose, whether you're in it or not.
I wouldn't say that, because he rode up on some Detroit Pistons player after he got pushed on the ground with his brother.
That's a player. You're not even playing in the league.
So?
Typical street ball player. You talking about Giannis can't shoot? What can you do?
Nothing.
Dribble, step back, miss.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know what this man is talking about.
See, now he upset. See,
I never touched basketball a day in my life.
He knows what I'm talking about. See, when you start calling people out on the skills that they're criticizing other people for, see, now they get quiet.
But I never played basketball.
It's okay. Accept that you're a casual, and we can end this. Just accept it.
Okay, Lawrence Taylor. Patrick Ewing choking in Game 6 or whatsoever against Indiana.
You're almost as bad as telling jokes as the Wizards are bad at playing defense.
I'm fine with that. I'm not no jokester.
Yeah, then maybe we should stop.
I love Giannis.
Oh, I think with that being said, thank you guys for watching today's pod. Make sure you tune into tomorrow's podcast. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe.
And
Yeah, casual talk. You don't even know what to say next, huh? And follow our Instagram, link down below in the description. And once again, I am Evan.
well, I'm Ja.
And this was the Mind of Basketball Podcast.